The Customer Acquisition Overview. There are 12 stages to the ultimate customer acquisition formula, and I will break down in detail every one of these in the rest of this training. But to make sure you see how the 12 stages or components of the customer acquisition system and formula work together and flow together to help you sell more vehicles or whatever you are selling, here's first a 30,000-foot overview of the formula so you can see the big picture. The 12 stages are: first, finding your why, which is figuring out your intrinsic motivation, defining the core purpose of yourself and the dealership, your agency, or your expert business, your values, and your fundamental beliefs. Why are you in business of selling cars or whatever you're selling, other than making money, obviously? Number 2, determining your goal. How many vehicles or whatever you offer do you want to sell per month? This has nothing to do with forecast or your manufacturer's projections. This has to do with your goal. Everything in the formula is lined up with the size and timing of your goal. Here's a tip: make it big. How will your life, income, free time, or other aspects of your life change once the system is running? Number 3, choose a strategy. What will be the overarching and unifying message that will hold everything else together? By the way, a strategy is not a tactic. Tactics support the strategy. Number 4, identify your market. Determine who is your ideal audience. Who are the people you seek to serve? What are their buyer personas, their fears, their desires? Who will benefit the most from your efforts? Hint: the answer shouldn't be everybody. Number 5, identify traffic sources. Where are the people from your market? Where do they live, work, play, shop, spend time online? Where do they do their vehicle research or product research, etc.? Number 6, choose your tactics. This is where you decide which tactics have the best chance to help you achieve your goal by supporting the strategy through reaching your market, by targeting the traffic sources you have identified. And now you probably realize why chasing tactics without a clear understanding of the previous stages of the formula is a recipe for disaster. Number 7, generating leads. This is the stage where your system needs to generate and label your leads by both traffic sources and tactics, because not all leads are created equal. Are the leads conquest or loyalty? Are they coming from cold, warm, or hot traffic sources? That's very important. Number 8, follow-up and lead nurturing. Since all leads are not created equal, there is no one-size-fits-all to this step. You need to design multiple lead nurturing and follow-up sequences for each traffic sources and tactics. Number 9, appointment scheduling. Again, since all leads are not created equal and prospects will be coming out of different lead nurturing experiences, their expectations at this stage will be various. So the appointment scheduling processes should be adapted again by traffic sources and tactic. Keep in mind that the initial appointment might not be at the dealership, but at the place the prospect chooses to connect with you. Number 10, the sales presentation. Choosing a sales system, developing the consulting approach where you will learn to sell futures and eliminate confusion by creating separation from the current state of the prospect and their desired state. Make sure the system and sales presentation can be executed with ease in any sales environment. Dealership, phone, web presentation, Skype, FaceTime, at home, at the office, etc. Number 11, closing. This is where you turn prospects into paying customers while continuing to provide them with a referable experience. You need to have clearly defined closing tactics for each sales environment. Closing on the phone or through a WebEx presentation will obviously be very different than closing in person at the dealership. Number 12, the customer value ladder. This is the final stage. This is where we turn customers into raving fans by ascending them through your value ladder. the different departments of your dealership, for example, to provide them with the most value possible in exchange for the most money. This is also the stage where you capture customer testimonials, referrals, and turn these customers into ambassadors by equipping them with the tools they need to spread your story in your market. This is what's going to feed back similar prospects into your system. Now, let me break down for you each one of the 12 stages of the customer acquisition system and formula to show you the nuts and bolts that make them all work together into a system that will predictably and consistently help you turn total strangers into paying customers and raving fans.